I know what you're thinking. 2 videos in a week? What's this guy doing? Welcome to the video for today. I just wanted to do a quick video about the DJI Mic 2 firmware update. I'm going to get right into it. Right now what you're hearing is the old firmware on the microphone, so doesn't sound that great. I usually mess with the audio a little bit in post to make it sound the way I want to, but then I saw that DJI's actually released new firmware, and I saw some videos online and I want to see how good it sounds. Spoiler alert, I think it sounds good. So right now I'm not doing any audio processing. This is straight from the microphone. I might boost it a little bit after the fact, just like the volume of it. I'm not going to mess with the 32-bit float because I don't got time for that right now. But so essentially I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to test before and after. This is the old version still, so what you want to do here, I'm going to go on my laptop right here. I got my little laptop. We're going to go to the DJI website. I'm going to make it full screen because, come on now. And what I did before when I found this, I just searched DJI Mic 2. And that's going to bring up this page, and it also brings you to the download page. Scroll down and you'll see right here it has the firmware for the receiver and it has the firmware for the transmitters. There's also a PDF file if you're so inclined to want to PDF yourself. It'll show you how to do it essentially, but I'm going to walk you through it real quick. So we downloaded that. You click here, download, right there, oh, right there. All right, then you would get out of here. Go to your downloads folder, and right here it has two files. It says blah 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 wireless transmitter 2 TX, which is transmitter, RX is receiver, yada yada yada. And essentially what you would do at that point is you take your microphone. Well, right now I'm just going to do the microphones because I don't have my receiver ready to go yet. It's still in here, but I'm working with the DJI Mic 2 on the Osmo Pocket 3, so you really just need to do these. Take your microphone, essentially, and you plug it into your computer. I have a Mac, so these charge by USB-C. So you take USB-C to USB-C, you plug it in. It doesn't matter if it's on or off. Ooh, oh my. Now this doesn't matter if it's on or off. It does explain that in the PDF. You plug in, and then right when it pops up, it's going to say no name. You're going to open that up, and it's going to say, it'll have the folder that stores your 32-bit float, but you're not going to drag anything to there. And all you have to do, essentially, is, these are the transmitters. So you take the transmitter zip file, and you drag it into the root file of your no name. You drop it in there, and once it is fully in there, you exit out of it, right-click, eject, and then you can unplug your transmitter. And then once you do that, it's going to start flashing green and red. And as you can see, once it's done, she's ready to rock. It's not connected to nothing, so it's going to just blink green. So the receiver, what they say in the PDF is this has to be off before you put it in. So let it be off, and then you plug it in. Allow the accessory. You might have to do this as well if you're on a Mac. Okay, and then we're going to take the receiver bin folder, drag that bad boy on there. The suspense is killing me. Okay, that took a lot longer than I expected. So now we're going to eject no name. Disconnect it. And then this will have a little spinny wheel on there saying updating. So you know that it's updating. Simple, right? Just gonna put these bad Larrys back in here. Guess I'm gonna let that finish updating before I put it back. So that's all you gotta do on the computer. So we're off the computer now, and we're gonna go straight to the audio test. Welcome back to the audio test. This is the old transmitter, well, it's a new transmitter, but it's the old firmware. And now we're going to turn this one off, and we're going to turn on the updated version. And how's this one sound? This is the new updated version of the DJI Mic 2 firmware. And I think, honestly, my other version that I had before, I had to do a lot of compression and mess with stuff, and stuff that just takes up my time. I'm trying to make this concise, make my workflow a little more snappy. And I feel like this is close enough to almost just have to do like a little bit of volume correction. My dogs. So yeah, this is the new one. This is the old one. I don't know. This is the new one. If it's going to sound much different when they're back to back and paired onto the same audio track, but we're going to think that it does. Old one. This is the old one. They're both also set to -1. I don't know what y'all set yours to, but I set mine to -1 when I'm recording. This is the new one. How does this sound? I'm going to go right ahead and tell you that it's going to sound a whole lot better. So, old one, new one, old one, new one. Maybe you won't be able to tell. Maybe you will. Put a pair of headphones on to be sure, because I think the new one is going to sound a whole heck of a lot better. I know that for a fact. Don't take my word for it. Just make me stereo, dude. Stereo. All right, we powered off the old one. We're on the new one now. This transmitter or the receiver is updated. Successful. Put that bitch back in its case. I also didn't put my puffy thing on the top of this because I wanted to do this video and I was planning on turning them off and on, and it covers the button, so that's why that's not on right now, but whatever, dude. Anyway, quick one for you today. It's not really anything super crazy, but like I think it is important because audio is the #1 thing that I look for and listen for and get frustrated with the most when my audio doesn't sound good. So I think this is a huge W for DJI and the Mic 2 with the Osmo Action 5 right around the corner. I know it's going to be sick to have like a little action camera with such good audio because you can hook them directly. I'm not going to get into that right now. That's a whole nother video. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. As always, one day I'm going to get these outros good, but until then, stay safe, keep shooting, and I'll see you in the next video.